Welcome to Watch What Crappens. To get our videos as soon as they're released instead of waiting for a week, head over to our Patreon. That's also where you'll find our bonus episodes and our Discord community. We love you guys.
Well, hello and welcome to Crappy Hour. I'm Ronnie. That's Ben over there. Hello, Ben.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. Happy Crappy Hour, everybody. It's July 22nd. It's a Monday. And it's the day after Father's Day. What a good one. What was a good one?
What a good one. We're here and we've survived. And I just want to say, by the way, everyone, welcome to Crappy Hour. Some people in the comments have already talked about how they want to talk about the Rhode Island reunion. And if you want to talk about that, just hang on until the latter portion of the episode when we bring people up on stage. We'll send you all a link and you can ask away any question you want about Rhode Island or anything else. So get your little fingers ready to copy and paste some URLs in your browser.
Yes,
this is my message
and
to everyone.
Speaking of Father's Day, Danielle from In the City in Summer House just gave birth. I mean, that's a mother, but, Owen's the father. So congrats to those guys. He's 10 weeks premature, so he's in NICU. So sending prayers to that little baby. I think his name is Aiden.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think his
congratulations.
name is Aiden Heavy or Heavy. I'm not sure. It's like heavy, but with an E at the end. And,
heavy with it's heavy. It looks to me like a heavy than a heavy.
I think it would be a Heavy, right? I would be so mad if my last name was Heavy. Ronnie Heavy? Oh, for Christ's sake. Just leave me alone already. Even Heavy.
Let us know in the comments how to pronounce that last name. I'm gonna go with Heavy, but I will also take an outside like a dark horse candidate, like Hiavier,
Well, you never know. Owen. Eoin. So you never know.
Yeah.
But you see, God bless them and their little baby. I don't mean that in a mean way. Like, bless her heart. I really mean it.
Like
congrats
true
on your
one.
baby, guys.
No, for real,
Yeah.
a real one. It's very exciting and the first of the In the City babies to drop. So very exciting path for all of them. So I'm just looking at the comments. Miriam says, today I found out Tammy Roman is a YouTube slot machine broadcaster and she's winning. I don't know what that YouTube slot machine broadcaster means, but Tammy Roman, isn't she from the original Real World? She's been, she has been making it work for all these years. God bless.
Yeah, she really has.
Good for her. Yeah.
And speaking of Father's Day.
Well, I know you're trying to set up a Ramona thing. I can't find the link. Where was it in the comments? Could someone send us the link? I saw this on social media yesterday in passing. Ramona put up a very awkward Father's Day post, and so Roxy in the comments, could you put the link in the comments so we can send it, because it was
Well,
like
I found one posted on Reddit. Do you want me to show it to you?
Maybe that's the one it was. Yes, please.
Oh my gosh, it's Ramona sitting kind of on a chair here. It's Ramona sitting on like the couch arm behind her dad. And she says, we made up 2 weeks before he passed, comma. Love you, Dad. Happy Father's Day. Was a witness of domestic abuse towards my mom. Is that the end?
I think that's just what she posted.
That can't be the end.
She really delivers a message so delicately.
Well,
obviously it's not funny, but like the incident is not funny. As a social media post, it's very funny because it's a disaster of a post.
it's a very Ramona Singer post, that's for sure. Good Lord.
Yeah. After all these years, she still has really not figured out how to do a social media post. There was that time.
Oh no, it was a little longer. It says, this photo was taken 2 weeks before he died. And I've said this before, but I'll repeat it. Life is short. Nothing is perfect, but family is everything. So glad I made up with him.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's cute. So it ended okay. But geez,
Okay.
I thought it ended like that. I was like, damn, Ramona, oh my gosh. But okay.
Well, I remember one time she posted like, "Whoa, everyone, this is how you make an apple pie, okay?" And she showed every single step, and then she's like, "And now we put it in the shell, okay? And then next up is the oven." And then that was it. We never saw how it turned out. We never saw how it tasted. We just never saw the apple pie.
What is up with the New York ladies being like that? Because Dorinda was doing her cooking YouTubes. I don't know if she still does them, but I caught one of them and she's like, all right, here's how to make a lasagna, okay? You do this layer of this thing, and then you have the cheese, and then you do a layer of that, and then you have the cheese. Then you put it in the oven. And then she opens the oven when you would see the thing, and then like you see it for one flash and it's gone. I was like, "Can I see the fucking thing?" I just sat here for 45 minutes. Show me the fucking lasagna.
I will also say I have definitely done the exact same thing where I've spent a lot of time showing people the prep of this every stupid thing. Like, here I am pouring milk into a bowl, like a step that no one needs to see, and then I leave out the entire end result. So I make fun of Ramona because unfortunately I'm a little bit too close to Ramona in my real life.
Well,
But,
it's very like
you know,
It's very like male climax. It's like work, work. Oh God, work, work. Done. Bye.
done.
Lights off. Bye.
Speaking of cooking, by the way, I just made this little cake in between our Amazon Live, and now I made this afternoon for Dominique's birthday. Isn't that
That
nice?
is
A little lemon
such
cake.
a gorgeous baby bundt cake. Oh my
With a little
God,
baby
so
bundt cake.
beautiful. And I love that you put the spoon for scale.
It wasn't for scale. I had been previously drizzling like a syrup on top of it, and I just left the spoon on the grate. But yeah, that's just, you were like, "Ben, you should show everyone your little bundt cake." So here it is, the bundt cake that I made from Ina Garten's recipe. Ina Garten has a new podcast out, by the way.
She does?
They just announced today she's gonna be doing a podcast with Vox Media. So there you go.
I'm in.
Yeah, I know. Call us, Ina. Seriously, call us. That'd be my dream come true. I just sit there like this. So anyway, I was speaking. You know
Einer.
that some would say that cake was a bit of a bombshell, was it not? Segue. I'm putting this first before we get to any bigger headlines, mainly because the new episode of Love Island drops in about 22 minutes, and we have a bunch of male bombshells entering the villa. And I thought, as long as we're all here hanging out, could we just, like, as a group, pass judgment together on this new batch of men? Would that be okay if I brought up?
Sure. Where is
whole-
it? Is it in the links?
It's in the links. Let me see. Meet the Love Island. Okay. Question. We're gonna look at the official
see.
photos, which are different than the photos. Cosmopolitan did some like work in terms of finding proper photos from people's social media, and unfortunately, for whatever reason, Love Island is like, no, we're gonna decide to take photos and make them all look crazy. So we're gonna look at the Love Island photos, which I think it looks like you've got ready. You want to bring those back up to the front here?
Yeah, but they're showing boys and girls. That's what you're wanting to show, right?
Yeah, it's fine. We can just start. You just scroll up to the first. So yeah, we already met the girls last night. One of them's already gone because, of course, she said the N word.
night?
Yeah,
What do you mean last night?
the bombshells came in last night.
Wasn't
heart rate
last
challenge?
night- Wait, wasn't last night the after sun?
That was Saturday. Last night. Who here watched last night, by the way? Chime in.
God, wait.
You were so proud. You were like, I'm caught up on Love Island. Last night was great. Okay, I'll tell you what happened. Okay. Essentially, they, the heart race challenge where they have to get on costumes and we spend 45 minutes watching them writhe on each other. It's like, I'm actually kind of
Yeah.
over the heart race challenge in general because it just goes on for so long. So they get the thing like, tonight's the heart race challenge. They all get in their costumes. They all get ready. The girls come out, sit around the fire pit, ready to watch the guys. The guys, however, get a text saying, change of plan. You're doing the heart race challenge over at Casa Amor. So they hop in the car. They go to Casa Amor. And now the girls all come in and the girls all do like lap dances on them, basically. And then the guys all do it for the girls. And it goes on. And what the guys don't realize is that over at the main villa, they gather around all the women ready for the guys to come out to do their bombshell thing. And instead, there's this giant, looks like a giant present. And they're like, oh my God, especially like Kata from New Hampshire I was looking all around for her New Hampshire, any signs of Kate. I couldn't find any, but she's like, oh my god, like I wonder what's gonna happen, and everyone's so excited because they think the guys are in this box. Meanwhile, the guys would have suffocated and died because they waited so long. And then all of a sudden, the front of the box falls forward, and it's not any bombshells. It's a TV showing them what's going on at Casa Amor, and all the girls are sitting watching the guys do the heart race challenge with the bombshells, and like the guys are saying things like what's his face? Corbin's like I'm coming home with a new girl. Bye bye, Kenzie. You know, and so the girls are seeing this and they're so mad. Kenzie gets so mad she does a rage split. She just she's like, you know what I say to that? And she just does a split on the lawn for no reason.
Well, that's my favorite thing about Kenzie when she's like, yeah, doing the splits, that's like everyone should do that every day because just like grinding your pelvis into the ground is like very grounding. And then it just shows her doing the splits and like kind of rubbing up against the grass. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So it was actually really good. And it was a really good way to be like, hey girls, you're all with a bunch of idiots. Zach, by the way, was also being a total baby about Kate. So Kata had like a chat with Caleb, and so Zach was being a baby about it. And like all the stuff I said earlier in the season that like I actually like Zach way more than I thought I would. It's all negated. It's all over. I can't stand Zach. He is a little baby and he's a puss and he needs to go. But anyway, I won't say too much more. It's a really fun episode. You can fast forward through most of the bumping and grinding. But but especially if, you know, we can start with the girls. We can talk about the girl bombshells. This has a list of every single
okay because
bombshell.
we'll take the whole episode. So what, you just want to look at the guys?
I just want to look at the guys and pass judgment because we haven't seen the guys yet. So I guess why we could just say like bombshell,
Carl.
like was this turning your head or is this not? I feel like not so exciting so far. Not so much.
I mean, honestly, I just feel like I'm passing. I don't know, like I'm sexually judging babies, if that makes sense. But for the people in the show, I mean, Chandler.
I think Chandler looks hot.
Oh my
This
gosh,
guy's got a good face.
Shay.
Che.
I mean,
Che.
come on.
Che. Righteous
Shay?
Gemstone says he doesn't look great, by the way. Oh, you don't look great, by the way. Oh, another call.
Oh my God, this guy's eyebrows and
He's
eyes
got
and
good eye
lips
contact
and hair and how do you?
A lot going on.
What the hell? Do you pray to be like this before you're born? I mean, how does this happen? Good Lord.
He'll have a terrible personality. I hate to tell you all.
Who cares?
Yeah, oh, and Carrie,
Who's listening? Who is listening?
here's what's great also is that Carrie notes that there's 12 new guys. So they're really stacking it. The producers want the women to leave the guys and shake it up.
12?
So-
Okay, then I better start.
Oh, Catherine
scrolling
says that
quickly.
Carl is much hotter in his candid photos. Corey, I don't know if I love this photo of this guy.
I need to read. Oh my gosh, he has the eye. That's what Lake likes to paint on Southern Hospitality.
She loves
That's
that.
all I'm going to think of now. And double crosses. I love a double
Mm-hmm.
cross. I love when someone's like, I'm not just Christian.
Yeah.
I'm Christian. Okay, watch out.
Lots of eyes. Lots of symbols. All right, so that
Oh,
guy's
and then
like
there's a guy, like a kid holding his dad's hand in the dark.
Oh, that's nice.
Some numbers.
That's
Okay,
Corey
yeah, I can't get
remembering things.
This guy's pretty too.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
well, look, it's not like they're going to cast any ugly people. It's Love Island, for crying out loud.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like what I want is to see a bombshell that'll be like, ladies, go for him. Drop everything and go for him. So far, I don't know. I don't know about that. Hey, girl. Hey. This guy's
Gal.
almost
His name
Gal.
is even Gal. Wow,
He's a gal
there you
pal.
go.
He's giving some Wes Wilson vibes here.
Yeah, West Wilson vibes. Okay.
Kayon. Kayon. He's kind of like
Handsome.
giving some Viking qualities, actually, oddly enough, right?
Viking?
I kind of see like the big beard, the penetrating stare. It's Viking-esque.
Okay. This cat is adorable.
The cat's a real bombshell.
This is what I say. Everybody leave whoever you're dating on Love Island. They're only going to hurt you. This cat will not. It will wait until you're dead to eat your face off. Okay? Go for the cat.
PetSmart is like, hey, Make sure to book an ad in the middle of the bombshells for Love Island.
This guy, I mean, I see a lot of hair. I feel like
Don't love his tattoos.
these guys, like the white guys, seem to look alike, right?
Yeah, they seem very generic this year.
Sandy blonde haired, light eyes. I mean, very, very handsome, but I want to see these tattoos though. I want to read this. The ultimate something of a man, I guess. Umbrella in comfortable.
It's a commercial. It's just ad copy for Sealy mattresses.
First, I thought you were like Sealy. Me and you must never part.
No, it was not Sealy. That's Sealy. That would be very
Definitely
interesting.
not. Okay, so Ronnie.
This guy looks surprised to be here. Ronnie. It's a Ronnie.
We don't often get a Ronnie. So Ronnie, yeah, he does look like, huh?
So Catherine in the comments says, this Kyle guy told his live-in girlfriend that he had to move to Chicago for work, and he ended up on Love Island. So this guy's a real loser. He's sort of like Johnny Depping it,
As they all did this to their girlfriends. Didn't Corbin do that? Someone told me.
Probably.
Someone told me that.
Debbie says, not sure about the Native American tattoo. I feel like I need to hear, like, if he is like Native American, I'll be like, okay, cool. If he's not, I'll be like, I'm gonna need to, like, I'm gonna reserve judgment. Like, if it's actually a tribute to like his bloodline, then I will be okay with it. If it's just like a white guy being pretentious, then I'll be like, sir, please take a seat.
Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like he's so young that I don't know if it was like an old man, you'd be like, oh gosh, remember back then? God, our grandparents were so embarrassing. But like, yeah, you're too young to be that problematic. Another eye.
Yeah.
Another
oh,
eye
that's an eye.
tattoo.
I thought that was a cow face. Hold on.
Is it a cow? What do you mean a cow face?
Because when it was small, it looked like that was the snout of the cow, and then this is the head, and that's the ear coming out. You see? Do you see what I'm talking about? But I didn't see it was an eye. Now that's big. I see it's an eye.
Yeah,
I think it's an eye. Okay,
so
Ronnie.
we saw Ronnie. Okay, so then Ryan.
Ryan feels like he should be in House of the Dragon, which we just watched last night. He looks like he should be on the ship. He'd be like, "We must save high tide."
So many tattoos. This guy's got a feather fetish. He's got a lot of feathery tattoos and a sword.
He has a lot of feathers. He has
Silver
a lot of
sky.
feathers around.
He's got a sword that says Silver Sky. So
Okay.
so
Nice
he
work
could
with the
be
chair.
House of the Dragon. Then this guy Tino.
Tino, I feel okay. All right. He's sort of. I feel like he's saying like, "Well, hello."
I feel
He's
like
like,
that chain
"Please,
is very big
welcome."
and it's gonna hurt in the sun when the sun's like glaring on you. I don't know. These are children. I don't. Okay.
This is a pass. Hard pass. What is
This
happening
looks
here?
like Seth MacFarlane.
It's almost like someone did AI on Nate the bosun from Below Deck and then said, but add like a really stupid like chin beard.
I think it's the holding his neck thing. Like, does your neck hurt?
The neck and the Brillo pad, I can't. No, and
What do
there's a
you
soul
mean?
patch. I don't like any of it. I don't like little chin beards. It's like nothing but a little chin beard and a soul patch. It's like one of my least favorite like facial hairstyles.
Okay, so then, oh gosh, okay, no
What about
comments.
Snapple?
Oh, it
And
sounds like
lastly,
me.
a mascot
like
from
me.
Snapple. Okay, well there we go.
Okay, well I'll watch. Well, now that I know that I missed an episode, I'll have 10 hours to watch tonight. It's great. You miss one episode of a show and then boom.
Something to look forward to tonight. Yeah.
Okay,
He's from
so
Montana.
let's move on to some Braviel, shall we?
Yeah.
First of all, thank you to Dorit Coombsley, who sent us her book, Unburdened. The
Yeah,
Dorit Coombsley
Unburdened.
story. Dorit Coombsley, I've got very large shoulder pads in every photo I do because now I'm single, and single women love shoulder pads. You never know who's going to tackle you in the street when you're single. Shoulder pads! Okay, the back of it says, I wasn't trying to convince anyone who I was. I already knew what they thought of me, who they thought I was. Well, they didn't know the hoof of it.
Unburdened. Yeah, please read just open it up and read like a random paragraph. Is that a hardcover or is it soft cover?
How dare you? This is not released in softcover yet. You got to get the hardcover. And then when you're really a fan, the soft cover comes or the paperback comes out. Okay. Pick a number. Well, first off, before I even get in there, let me just say, she gives you 2 little cards. The box was beautiful. It was like gold lettering. It was like Unburdened.
Did you take pictures of it?
I did. I made like a little video, but I'm too lazy to edit social media videos. Anybody who follows me knows that. She put a little card in it that says, the Doritos. It's a recipe. By the way, the box, I hope you enjoy the box. It's got not only my book, but Sutton's Breakfast, which is a tiny bottle of Boulevardier. So she says the Dorit because details matter. Before you turn to first page, pour this. Trust me, you'll understand why. And it's a recipe to her drink that she's calling the Dorit, which is a vodka soda.
Okay.
And also, this is also a Ramona, okay? Because Ramona's other video, don't forget, her big how-to video was, this is how I make a Ramona drink. First, you get very large wine glass. Then you put ice. Then you put vodka. Then you put some soda. It's a vodka soda, Ramona, for fuck's sake.
But she muddles mint in it. Don't forget, put some cucumber at the bottom. I want it to be in a large glass and muddle the cucumber, okay? And the mint. Muddle the mint. All right.
What number? Here, okay. Towards the end?
Let's say 137.
Okay, 130. Ooh, I opened 132. Okay, 137.
No, I have a game here called that, like, it gives a prompt, and you have to pull never mind. Just go on.
Okay. There is no season where I haven't learned something about myself. Whether it's how I respond under pressure, or how I handle confrontation, how quickly I forgive, or how deeply I feel. I came to understand that I cannot control how I'm perceived. I can only control how I show up. Dorit, show up. Just show up. Show up like not 2 hours late.
I was like, that's good advice. You can control how you show up and also when.
I'm not naive about the medium anymore. I understand its tempo. I respect its structure. I appreciate the opportunity, but I no longer measure myself by reaction. When the cameras shut off and the house quiets, when I check on my children before bed, when I sit on the stillness of my own thoughts, that is where I recalibrate.
She's about to sing. These are some of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I recalibrate me thoughts.
I simply remember I've got one child, and then a girl knocks on my front door, and I say, get out of here! I've got one child!
Pringles on sweatshirts and Coke cans on sweatshirts, chocolate on sweatshirts and sticky things on sweatshirts. So many things that PK has on his chest. These are a few of his favorite things.
P.S. I hate sweatshirts.
He spills everything on his sweatshirt. Guys.
Stupid. Okay, some pretty huge news is Lisa Barlow came out with a single. Did we talk about this? It was kind of a while ago.
I think we sort of like addressed. We noted that it happened. Do you want me to play it so that way the audio comes through?
Yeah, you have to because I can't play it for my audio.
Let me do it. Let me bring it up. The song.
But the song is called "Baby Gorgeous" by Lisa Barlow. And it's Lisa in a crazy outfit with fur around her waist.
Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna press play.
Baby gorgeous, your energy is magic, magic. You're just baby gorgeous. If you feel it, then it happens, happens. You don't need to hide it, you're already shining. Just look to the sky if you don't know where to find it. If you run with us, we don't want to strive. Feeling just,
baby gorgeous.
If you
Hold
feel
on, I gotta find
happens, happens.
Okay.
I think the English is bad.
You're just baby gorgeous.
You're just baby gorgeous. Well, I guess that makes sense when you say it.
The rhythm's a little tricky because it goes, you're just baby gorgeous. It kind of feels like it should go, you're just da da, but it's actually you're just baby gorgeous. I'm sensitive to these things now since we did a cabaret.
I was gonna say she's a real Sondheim. Okay, so some comments. Sabrina Carpenter, who? Song of the summer. Yes. But what do the lyrics mean? They don't mean it's poetry.
Yeah.
What are you asking? What kind of question is
Just
that?
baby
Go
gorgeous.
ask Shakespeare. Actually, I think his things meant things. His sentences meant things. But you know what I mean.
Did Shakespeare have a platinum hit? I don't think so. How many songs has Shakespeare gotten to the top of the charts?
Well, I'm
0.
really glad for her because, yeah, Shakespeare really, like, write better. But I'm actually super happy that this came out because I was just thinking a couple weeks ago, like, where are the Housewives singles? Like, what happened to that plot where Housewives would come out with singles? It had been a while,
Well,
and I never would have
DJing.
thought it would be Lisa, but it's Lisa. Here we go. Right on.
Yeah. They're all DJing now. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So they're like, rather than being in front, we're gonna go behind. Even Erica Jane halted her illustrious musical singing career to be a DJ. So it's nice to see someone deciding, no, I'm gonna still be on stage on a mic performing. It's basically her. It's her. It's Luann. It's Candace, and it's Adriana.
Yeah. That's pretty good. I look forward to hearing it in every gay bar I go to for the rest of my life. and our shows. It will be in the remix of our next live show for sure.
Well, I would like to put it in the montage before the show, but it has to become popular enough that people recognize it because I put so many songs in that pre-show montage where I'm like, people are gonna be cheering, and really the only songs people ever want to hear are the Vanderpump Rules theme song and Chic C'est La Vie. Like that's it. All the other songs I put in there, people are always like, "What is this?"
Oh,
It's a
don't
shame.
let
People
Baby
really-
Gorgeous. Trust me.
I'll put Baby Gorgeous in there. Fine.
I mean, I knew it.
And Drive
I was
Back.
kind of singing it in the shower. I was like, "You're just baby gorgeous," and I kept saying, "What does that mean?"
Yeah, well, Drive Back is actually the best Housewives song, says Brie Giordano, and I agree. That is the best Real Housewives song release. Drive Back for sure.
Drive, better drive.
Because you make me
I've got
wanna
Baby
drive back. Remember?
Baby gorgeous, battle.
Oh my God, let's make it a remix. Let's make it a mashup. Cause you make me wanna drive back. Actually, Good as Gold. Actually, I would say Good as Gold is my favorite. I actually think that's a legitimately great song.
The ring doesn't mean a thing. Ooh. There's so
That's a good
many
one,
that
too.
stick in my head. Or on display, on display, on display.
That one's not bad either.
There's
It's
some
not
pretty
bad.
decent
A lot of
Housewives
like
songs. You
there's
know,
some, like,
one
good
good thing
stuff.
about the pop landscape is it has lowered our expectations a great deal. It's great.
Yeah.
I mean, if it sticks in your head, I think it's good.
Yeah, I mean, like, when you hear like the sounds of like Candace, right? It does set a tone. Remember? This is a classic.
Of course.
It's like, this is a good. Here we go. Yeah, good job, Candace.
Can Lisa have her moment?
No, because she stands on the shoulders of others, and everyone has to be acknowledged.
All right. What else? What else you want to talk about in here?
Well, let me go back to the page, the Sorbo. For those who are, I don't know, I guess one thing that was sort of making some waves last week was a story that said that Wes Wilson was trying to get Lindsay, Carl, and Kyle fired from Summer House. Apparently he was going around when Lindsay was pregnant, telling producers like she shouldn't be on the show because the show is not about pregnant people. And then he was also saying that Carl and Kyle, like they're like basically old news, and it really should just be about like the new people that are on the show. This is all what's being alleged, and he's of course categorically denying any of it and all of it. But do you think that he tried to do that?
I mean, I'm sure he said, well, we saw on camera he said to didn't he say it on camera? Like, or he said in an interview or something, like, I'm sure Lindsay will be gone because, like, what are you going to do on the show with the baby? Which I think at the time, people were like, what is she going to do on the show with the baby? You know, it is at the time, it was like, it's just people are getting wasted every week. Like, you're going to have a baby. That's like a natural end of the show. And Lindsay was like, excuse me. And, taught us otherwise for sure. But the Carl and Kyle stuff, I mean, I don't know. Is it so weird that I've killed West Wilson in my pop culture mind already? I'm like, goodbye, you fucking loser. I'm so sick of it. That after the math,
Aftermath.
after
The aftermath. After the math.
aftermath. Yeah, I was like, okay, we're broken up now. But I mean, not that we were ever together, but like TV wise, bye.
Well, people here in the comments do believe that he was trying to sort of plant seeds to be like, let's move on past them. And I think like a year ago, I would have been like, oh no, I think that he's like, he's shifty, he's a fame whore, but he understands how this works. But now I actually do kind of think that maybe he did.
Yeah, I wouldn't
think maybe he did
doubt
plant
it.
those seeds.
And I said a million times in the recap, but one thing that always sticks in my mind, this little tinker about West and Jesse, is when Lexi was talking about Jesse saying, oh no, we need to do this because West is popular at, kind of the insecurity about who's the most popular or whatever. And that's, I don't know, I think they're thirsty fucking douchebags,
Yeah.
Fuck off, West. Bye. Go do it over there. Just do it over there.
Yeah.
Do it on another channel, okay? Can't wait for
he'll
your
be on-
CMT show.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he'll be on what's it called? The special ops show. He'll be carrying around, some reality star over his shoulder. And then then the next step will be Manosphere, Theo Von, Joe Rogan. You can't say anything anymore. Wow. And that's the trajectory. So good luck.
Yeah. So a pretty big piece of news. Well, there's two Jersey things. One is that there was a headline this week that said Real Housewives of New Jersey season 15 is reportedly less toxic after Bravo's cast shakeup, to which I say, boo, sounds boring. Bring back my cast. Why are you firing everybody? No. Boo. Boo. Pre-boo. Pre-boo. Do not support.
Yeah. I don't see it. First of all, that like it's gonna be awful. Like when they've tried to make the show non-toxic, it's just like scenes of Teresa and Melissa pretending to play house, like family is everything, and then they're like making cookies together, and they're just doing stupid things around town. No, it doesn't work that way. Oh, by the way, someone at my reunion is from Tenafly. She's, I was like, where do you live these days? She goes, oh, I live in Tenafly. I was like, oh, and she goes, you know it? I'm like, well, the Real Housewives, there's one Real Housewife, and she gets gossip from someone named Serena from Tenafly. My friend was like, what?
Short court reporter. Wasn't that her? It's a court reporter.
No, that was
She's
Laura.
short.
Laura was the short one.
Oh.
Serena's the one with all the gossip.
Oh, Serena's the one with the gossip. Okay, well,
But keep it toxic.
one of the other times, the most famous time in my mind, that Bravo said, oh, guess what? It's coming back and it's less toxic, is with Real Housewives of New York, the reboot. So, I don't know. Not great PR for you, Bravo. Although, I'm a huge Jersey stan from back in the day. So, my fingers are crossed, but it's going to be hard to make up for firing all those people. Do not like.
Yeah, I think getting rid of Margaret was not smart, because Margaret is a great foil for Teresa, because Teresa is so dumb and Margaret's so smart, and you need to have like the dumb and the smart facing off, because right now it's just gonna be Teresa. It'll be Teresa and Melissa. It's just not gonna be enough.
Pretending to
Dolores
like each
will be
other.
there.
Who wants that?
Yeah, we need
Literally
something
nobody.
Interesting.
Okay, so the other piece of Jersey news was Melania Giudice was arrested for domestic violence. Did they ever say for sure what this was? We didn't really know. Apparently, she hit somebody. One of the sisters called the cops, and it was supposedly, allegedly, this is just from comments I was gathering on the internets, about fighting over going back to college and getting into it with Louis and this and that. And then Kim D on her podcast was like, oh yeah, I hope she slapped the shit out of them. My God. Then Melania came out with some Instagram posts hinting at what she's going through. One of them is a street sign. A street sign? I'm guessing this isn't a real street sign. I'm really smart. It takes me a while. None of us sit high enough to look down on anybody. Be humble.
Interesting. Cryptic.
I'm sorry. She also shared a few quotes about mothers, including, "I hope my mom never carries the weight of thinking she wasn't enough. I could fill pages with the quiet, beautiful ways she shaped my life."
Well, Doha in the comments here says, on Reddit, there was a post about Antonia's new nose job. I did see that, actually. Antonia, which is Melissa's daughter, got a nose job. And people were upset with Melissa and her passing on poor body image to her kid. Within hours, the months-old Melania arrest story came out. So, do you think there was some sort of conspiracy theory to take attention off of Melissa? I think that's a bit
What did they make her
personally.
hit somebody in the family?
Well,
No,
the idea is
and
that
people
the story
leave a
was
kid
there all
alone
this
about her
time.
damn nose. Give me a break. And if anybody's to blame for people feeling insecure about their bodies or anything, it's the commenters on these fucking posts. Jesus.
Yeah.
Although,
that's for
I
sure.
mean, hello, not to be a hypocrite. We all watch these shows, but I guess it's leave the kid alone. Jeez, what'd she do? She's a kid.
Yeah. But Melania has a high-powered attorney, Alan Kraminski of Kraminski Law, to take on her domestic violence case. Still don't really know what is going on with this case, but she hired someone very, very high-powered for this, of whoever's saying that she hit her. So I guess we'll see.
No, she hit somebody.
No, I'm sorry. That's what I meant to say. I meant to say that.
Oh, okay. I never know how I'm reading things because I could have read it to you completely backwards, knowing me. So that's Melania. I don't know. I love my little Melania. Good luck over there. I mean, don't hit people, but
Don't hit people.
I love Melania. I love
I
her
can't
ever
believe
since she sat
Melania
on the
Giudice.
sushi in the grocery store.
Who'd have thought of all people, Melania Giudice would have been someone to act out?
It wasn't the most shocking news. So especially her mom's on her mom. No need to go further. Her mom's her mom. So let's see what else. Oh, so speaking of the Real Housewives of New York, as I just did in passing, the drama that is coming out of that one is that Real Housewives of New York star Sai De Silva shares cryptic post about Carol Radziwill during feud. It looks like she's coming after her for being on the Epstein list.
Yep.
And she said in a post, goddamn TMZ keeps jumping my page to put in more ads.
Sometimes you got to put in the reader view. That just makes it that's a good way to do it.
Oh, that's smart.
sometimes
And the
it
now
doesn't show
deleted
everything.
Instagram story, I shared a glam chair selfie alongside the caption, just out here asking the questions that everyone wants to know.
You know what? I applaud Sai for doing it because it's true. Real Housewives, old school Real Housewives of New York would go there. Giselle would go there. Giselle Naomi wish. But Housewives would go there. And so Sai has to ask Carol these questions because it's a thing that's out there. And why not make people feel uncomfortable? Why not be a little edgy? So I think Sai, I'm hoping, is getting the memo of what they have to do for the reboot. And I think it'll be fun to see Carol.
Well, you
be
have
like,
to
"What?
ask."
I didn't know.
Yeah. What? I barely knew her. She's some girl I knew from a party who took my picture for my book cover because she said she was the photographer. Okay. I mean, you have to ask her. Right when she was cast, all this news was coming out. It was like the Epstein list comes out, and they're like, and Carol Radziwill coming back to the Epstein list in Real Housewives of New York.
Yeah. So I'm all for it. I'm all for not being like, oh my God, Carol needs to go to jail or anything. I just I want them to address stuff that's out there, and I just don't want another season of oh my God, there was I like cheese. I don't like cheese,
who complained about the cheese. The cheese, although that was one of our favorite plots to come out of that show.
I do like a petty fight. I
Because
like a
that
petty
was
fight.
the beginning, and we were like, "Oh, good, a cheese fight, I'm in." And then it, turned into what it was. Bad news for Alicia from Real Housewives of Rhode Island. Pizza chip inventor says the one shown on Real Housewives was not actually a pizza chip, a burn.
That's really a shame. We strive for authenticity at all times on Bravo, so to know that what we saw was not a real pizza chip, it's just sad. It's sad that Alicia has to resort to lying about pizza chips. What a shame. What a huge shame.
Don DePetrillo says, piece of dough, it has to be very crusty, but you got to have the right sauce. Sauce has to taste good, said DePetrillo. They have to be baked at the right temperature, and consistency is the main factor. He said his idea for the pizza chip came when he was hungry and goofing around with his nephew back in the day. Pizza chips were basically invented in '87, said DePetrillo.
So how could he tell it was not real from the image? Was it just not dark enough? Is that why?
Oh, I'm sure. Well, his bakery sells 55,000 pizza chips in 1 week. So he hears someone's claiming to invent the pizza chip. He's going to get his ass down to Pizza Mama. Okay?
Yeah. Well, there's pizza chips and pizza strips. So we know that there's a whole world of pizza adjacent things in Rhode Island that we're going to have to try someday. But I'm glad that he spoke up and righted the wrongs. Speaking of cooking, one thing that caught my eye this week. So Top Chef, it's done. Carolinas are done. We were not fans of the twins because they were very annoying and they were very much like they were clearly just trying to on-ramp into, celebrity chef stardom. They were very Food Network-y on Bravo. And so Jonathan, who he didn't make it, he made it just shy of the end, and he arguably, one could make an argument that he may have contributed to Lawrence losing. And Lawrence was a front runner, and guess what? Jonathan was a sous chef. So, well, anyway, the big thing is that Jonathan, he actually was I guess you could say like a performer or something. He performed at that UFC fight on the White House lawn. He performed for that birthday celebration that happened, and he was on stage, and then he started, and there's like a video of him, and he's like high-fiving all these bros in the audience and everything, and then he's like, oh well, just my political beliefs, you deciding my political beliefs based on a UFC fan event where I was invited to cook is a pretty wild assumption. So I just wanted to point this out that this guy who has sucked for many reasons, now there's another real big reason to say that he sucks.
This guy lost me when he made a dinner roll for a challenge for his whole dinner. He made a dinner roll, okay? I will not ever get over that. Yeah, this picture is very funny too because it's him pointing up like, hey, but they're putting a picture of him, at the game or whatever he was doing on the lawn. And the headline, and the poster right above his head says mushroom smothered steak. I don't know why that makes me laugh.
Of course.
I don't know why that makes me laugh. Just someone smiling and then their title is mushroom smothered steak.
With bourbon pan gravy. Don't leave that part off. Anyway, I just wanted to highlight that because
mushroom smothered steak. It's like he's doing a Joe Gorga post, but his inspirational quote is mushroom smothered steak.
Oh, geez.
What are you going to do?
What you going to do? Speaking of backpedaling on politics, Heather Dubrow is also backpedaling on Spencer Pratt.
Oh, God. And Heather Dubrow, performative ass Heather Dubrow. And, of course, she's going to backpedal after she gets called out. At least stand in it, Heather, for Christ's sake.
Yeah. She on her podcast with Terry was like, do you know what? Here's where Spencer Pratt lost me. I'm like, it should never have been that he had you in the first place, but that's fine. She's like, when he said he was going to do a reality show while being mayor, and we all know you can't, if you're there to be mayor, then you can't be doing a reality show. It's like, You know, you're doing a reality show while trying to make it as a comic actress. I hate to break it to you,
I
but
will probably run for mayor at some point. I can't with this. It's like she gets in trouble and then she's like, "Oh, really? I'm very offended now that a reality star would want to make a reality show about."
yeah,
Get out of here,
she should have
Heather.
just
Come on.
she should have just said, you know what? Someone asked me a question. I didn't know much about the guy. I said, sure, we need a change. I didn't realize he was a piece of shit. Now I know it was my bad. I wish she just said that, but now she's like, wait, now I just realized. I was like, okay, so that's the thing that was like that was too much for you, was that he's gonna do a reality show, not every other thing, problematic thing that Spencer Pratt stood for. Sorry. But anyway, I still thought it was funny. And then in the comments, people are saying they think that she got a facelift. I noticed that too. I thought she looked great, actually. I was like, wow, I thought the bro in this clip, she's looking fabulous.
She does. Yeah, it looks like makeup free. Looks great.
Yeah,
That's a
it's a great look for
if
her.
that's a facelift, show me where. Point me to the direction. I will call them whenever. So that brings us to the end of the headline portion of this. Now we're going to talk to you guys and invite you up to the stage. But if you're just here listening on audio, thank you so much for being here. We'll be here in another couple of weeks at 5:30 Pacific. Well, wait, will we? Or is that July 4th weekend?
In 2 weeks,
Might be 3 weeks. What's
3
July
weeks. Yeah,
4th?
July. We're off for July 4th week. So yeah, we won't be here on July 6th, but July 13th.
Yeah, so we'll be back
returns.
July 13th. Thank you guys so much for being here. We will talk to you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, for the rest of you, we're gonna put a link here to come
comes
chat
the
with
link.
us if you want to come up here and give us a talking to. Okay, the link is on the YouTube comments. So if I'm sorry, I was copying and pasting while I was saying that.
Yeah. Sorry that there's not a easier way to come up to join us. You just have to do an old fashioned copy paste on your browser. But yeah, come talk to us. Talk to us about whatever you want to talk about. Rhode Island, whatever scandals are happening, whatever you saw, any questions you have for us. We already have someone right here. Nan. Let's bring you up, Nan. Hi, Nan.
Hey,
How's
Nan,
it going?
what's going on?
Hi, guys. I actually had a question about your show. I was able to see Forbidden Housewives on June 5th.
Oh, cool.
And I wanted to know, I know the Mounting Hysteria tour is over, but what are your plans for like the next 6 to 12 months, if any?
There are plans. Keep your fall open, everyone. We are finalizing some venues and some dates. I've got a wedding and I've got a little trip in the fall, so we're just sort of moving stuff around that. But we're hoping to have some a definitive schedule as soon as possible. But yeah, everyone, keep your fall open, and if you're
a lot of
budgeting to see a
dates.
live show, just know
It's a lot of dates. We took a little break, but we're coming back. And thank you so much for coming to that show.
Yeah,
That's so
thanks.
cool.
I loved it. I brought someone who doesn't know Bravo, and I kept looking at him to see if he was enjoying himself, and he was loving the Gina impression the most.
Oh, okay. We love that. Well, we appreciate
Gina,
it.
that was a good one. Well, thank you so
Nan,
much,
thank you.
Nan.
Thanks so much, Nan.
We'll see you later. Okay, next up we've got Emily. Emily,
Yay.
hello. What's up?
Hello. How's it going, guys?
How you doing?
Great. How are you? Where are you?
I'm in Chicago. I live downtown, very close, but that's why the sun is
Wow.
sort of almost setting, if you can see it. I don't know.
Hey.
Wow, that looks so cool.
I
What's
thought
the
you were like
weather
at a
like there?
beach.
Because you guys are both in long sleeve and hats. Is it cool
It's-
there?
It was lovely today. I was wearing a t-shirt, but once the sun goes down, you get that sort of, San Francisco creep of the wind.
Oh, nice.
But-
oh, yeah, because
but
the big
yeah.
lake.
I
So what's
thought,
up
yeah,
tonight?
the windy steam. I was asking, so I don't usually watch After Sun, but as it's Sierra's sort of first like semi-scripted show. I was wondering what you guys really think of it, because I've been enjoying it. I feel like they've sort of presented it more as like a podcast style than
Mhm.
anything. But I don't know. I was just curious what other people think about it, because there's been much chatter about it.
Yeah, I
Um,
love the new format of it. I think it's a
Mm.
great format. It's a much more palatable format than it used to be, and I think she's fantastic on it. She's really comfortable.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, she's really just comfortable and good with natural conversation. I mean, as natural
Yeah,
as you can be on that, but
I
I
haven't
agree.
watched After Sun. I actually never watch After Sun. I've
Neither,
never
honestly, but
after all these years. I
I
never
wanted to give her
do.
the views.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Maybe I'll try to give it a watch. I didn't realize how much the format had changed. One of the reasons why I don't watch
No,
After
it
Sun
just
is
went
that I
mute.
find it to be kind of like very annoying. But the clips I've seen,
I like that you
no,
went
it's
searching
always
for
I
a
kind of
sounded
word.
out. I'm
Like,
like,
sorry. I know what's happening.
oh, it's okay. I'm sorry. You know what, Emily? We're gonna
that's
put
okay.
you off
We'll
stage, but
answer
we'll
you.
respond.
Yeah. Bye, Emily.
Thank you, Emily, so much. But it's always been kind of like this very surfacey thing. But the clips I've seen of Sierra talking to Soul, etc., and the week before, I like the vibe. What's the name of the girl who's on with Sierra? Is it Tebby? I'm so sorry, Temmie.
I don't remember. I'm
I'm
so
so
sorry.
sorry. I know she's like a legitimate
I'm there
person.
for
I'm
one
not trying to
reason.
shade her. I'm truly not trying to shade her. I know she's like a legit influencer and everything. I just literally forgot her name. Teffy. Um, I like so far they seem like they have a great chemistry, and I like that it's kind of like, the vibe is kind of like real talk. Like, tell me what was going on there. So, yeah, I'm down for it if I watch it.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of Love Island during the week, and so it's like usually my Saturday nights are when I'm catching up if I've fallen behind, and I'm just not going to add After Sun to it. But if I get like really invested in this season, I'm sure I'll start watching After Sun, because there's always a tipping point for me with Love Island where I just like all I want is to consume Love Island coverage. It's happened a little late for me this year. I've been keeping tabs on it. But one thing with the UK version is that there's usually like one more week before we get to Casa Amor, which I know sounds like so long, but it's actually really good to kind of just like continuing to build the relationships and the people coming in and mixing and matching. So that way when Casa Amor comes, it really shakes things up in a big way. So, and that's usually where I get my tipping point. But anyway, I am, I'm down for the cause. I'm so excited for Casa Amor. I'm so excited.
So is
My time of
Casa
the year.
Amor going to be like another hour and a half one?
This is
It
going to be a
has to
long
be.
cast.
Or 2 hours.
Well,
Or 10
technically it started
hours.
last night. Last night's
30
episode was I
hours.
think an hour and 15 minutes, and
30
then
hours.
it's a long. They're doing also a longer Casa Amor this year. It's going to be all 5 days. I think the Friday night is the coming back from Casa Amor. I could be wrong. But this week is all Casa Amor, which I like. I always feel like they should be in Casa Amor for like 7 days, so that way they really develop other relationships. That way it's really like a question when
Weren't
they
they
come back.
last year? I feel like last year was at least
They
a
were there
full
for a long
week that they
time.
were there.
They were there for a long time. Because the thing is, it's like the guys always play around, but the girls sometimes are a little slower, which is why I think they've put like like twice as many bombshells in there. That's why they showed the guys screwing around. They're like, "Come on, ladies, have fun in here. Let's make this interesting."
Yeah, let's do something, because it was getting kind of boring when Soul was having her last episode, and she's like, whatever, I didn't know that I was on Relationship Island, or like Closed Off Island, or whatever she was saying, which is kind of true. But you really can't win on that show, because then the second they do something with someone else, it's like, how dare you, I believed in love again.
Yeah, I mean that's true too. But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens with that. And by the way, if anyone has any opinions on Love Island, come let us know what you all think. I just put the
Okay,
link,
so
link back
let's
in to join
talk.
us.
Some people in here are talking Summer House. Summer House starts shooting. Well, they're saying in 2 weeks, but well, yeah, I guess that would be right, like around July 4th.
Around July 4th.
And rumors are Lindsay and Carl are back, which of course I think we all saw coming. Someone in here
There was
is
that Kyle
saying,
post. Kyle is
"Oh
so
yeah,
dumb. He posts this whole thing on Instagram, and he's like, "Oh wow, I just want to say thanks for the memories. It was what a wild ride. Like 10 years started the show. It's just felt so heartbreaking to leave that house, knowing we'd be leaving it for good, and this is the end of it." And everyone's like, "Oh my God, Kyle's leaving Summer House. It's official. Oh my God, oh my God." It's like, wait, no. I was being sentimental. I think I'm still coming back. Like, what are you talking? Why would you phrase it like that?
so he could come on and make another video the next day." You're like, I mean, guys, come on, don't worry about it.
Sorry, man. Didn't mean it like that.
People are saying, I heard rumors that Amanda, or Debbie says, I heard rumors that Amanda is back. I mean, of course. You think I mean, I think it would be big news if she wasn't coming back. What do you think? I think they'll
I
bring
don't know.
back everyone. I was surprised Wes isn't coming back. Honestly, I thought that they'd
know.
just be like, "Okay, fight, go for it."
I just don't know how I'm so curious to know how they're going to handle this season because they have to learn from Vanderpump Rules, and so having Wes not there is going to be very helpful. I think that's the right thing, but like they can't also just come in and be like party, party, party as if nothing happened. So how do they address it without it being too somber and morose? And that's gonna be a real challenge for the producers. But I don't know. I feel like Amanda's not going to come back. I'm gonna say she's not.
I think she is. I think if it was between Amanda and Sierra, I think Sierra would be like, "Bye, I'm bigger now.
But
Like
see,
I've got so much else going on."
I thought Sierra was confirmed to come back after she's done with Love Island.
So she'll
Did I
just
read
come
that?
back late because Love Island shoots at least for what? How many more weeks does that shoot?
I think it's probably going to wrap up around July 12th or so. That's when it wrapped up last year. It wrapped up last year
Whoa.
while you were getting your eye stuff done.
Huh.
So
I'll wrap up
yeah.
this year when I'm getting my neck stuff done. Next
Yeah,
year they'll
no,
be
it's
back when I'm
perfect
getting
for
my
you.
knees lifted. The year after, who knows what?
Yeah, Lindsay in the comments says Sierra was confirmed to come back. So I mean they'll love that because then they'll be able to really hype up Sierra's like return to the house, and they'll have like some weeks without Sierra and everything. Anne says, rumor is that Summer House is filming Sabrina and Ben giving relationship advice and setting up dates for Carl and Kyle because we all must have done something bad to deserve it.
Sabrina Bell.
Coffee Buzz says, I'll drain your blood bags, Ronnie.
My balls.
My
puss
balls. My balls. Well, we might as well talk about some other things here. The Vanderpump Hotel opened up. Did you hear anything about? Were people talking about this? I saw some pictures. I thought there'd be more stars there, to be honest. It was like Tom Sandoval, cast of Vanderpump Rules, Garcelle, and that was it.
I
Right?
saw that Sheena was not invited. That's the only person that was
Yeah.
banned from the opening of Vanderpump
Sheena.
Hotel.
Sheener banned from like I don't know. You go up against Vanderpump. Not a lot of people win by going up against Vanderpump. I'll say that much because you know Vanderpump will never take her back, right?
Well, what would? Yeah. Well, maybe. I don't know. You never know. She could show up next season on the Val. Sheener. The Valley needs something. Listen, Vanderpump ain't gonna let anything get in the way of her money bags.
Yeah. Well, that's too bad for Shishu.
She's just getting Shishu back for what she said in her book. Vanderpump
Yeah.
used me. She used me.
I can't
She
believe
used
you do
all
that.
of you. She was producing a TV show. What do you think you're in for? She's
I
supposed
know.
to use you.
Exactly. Well, but it's just like really not fair because like I'm trying like my best and like Sheena's just gonna show up on all these shows in the background. She'll show up on Rhode Island next season. Like here's a pizza chip. It's called the Sheena chip.
I invented this. Dom DiPetrillo is going to be, God damn it! How many times do I have to tell you people I invented the pizza chip? So Lucy is saying, I love y'all. Please confirm that you are or are not recapping House of the Dragon. We are recapping House of the Dragon. That episode was amazing. We don't know how committed we can be for the whole season because it's intense. We counted our shows today and there's 13 I mean,
13 shows that
including
we're
this
covering.
and our Amazon Lives, there's 13 shows we're doing this week. So I don't know, but definitely we're going to be doing it the next couple of weeks. And God, that was so good last night.
Yeah. We made an announcement on our Atlanta recap, so maybe you're behind because that only came out about 10 minutes ago. But
Give them a break
the,
over here, buddy.
but on well, look, if people want us to recap things right away, you got to listen right away. But we did make an announcement that we probably are not going to record it until Wednesday, just because our schedule, there's so much to recap.
We have to put
So-
things in order of quality television, and the McBee dynasty takes
Yeah.
precedent. What can I
Yeah,
tell you?
sorry everyone. Tomorrow we're recording Below Deck and McBee Dynasty. So unfortunately, while yes, HBO spent $40 billion on this thing, we've got to watch a whole bunch of high-strung, roided out cowboy farmers scream at each other and have a Halloween party. So
But on the bright
that's going to take
side, we do
precedence.
get to see two boats crash in a week, probably.
You can see a lot of things crash and burn. A lot of things. Bumble
All
Bear
right.
says, Ben, you are the most pessimistic viewer of McBee.
You are the most pessimistic. That's so
Yeah,
funny.
I am.
Yeah, but wow, God, that McBee. I just watched the screener for tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me just end it by showing this picture. They showed this. What was this? I think this was last week, and I've had it on my desktop ever since, and I've been dying laughing every time I look at it. This is a picture of Galena, and they show it again this week. She's like, "This girl came to my Halloween party last year, and I didn't take it well." They show this picture. Galena in her mugshot with a bandage over her forehead.
Mugshots.zone. Is Sandy crashing a yacht or do they drive boats on McBee?
Sandy, I don't think crashes a yacht again. I was just making fun of the first or second episode whenever she crashed into the dock. And House of the Dragon, there is a boat.
There's a big boat
mishap.
crash in the House of the Dragon.
Yeah,
but
there's some boat
I will say
mishappery.
there's a terrible guest on Below Deck tonight. That's gonna be really entertaining for us to.
The worst. Oh, he's terrible. And he's like,
He's
I'm
terrible.
worth $500 million and I'm pretty handsome. Like, just whoever has a Rush Limbaugh kink, get the fuck out of here, you loser.
He's just like
I
a
cannot
poor
wait
man's
to yell
Vince
at this
Vaughn.
man tomorrow. A poor
Yeah,
man's
that's
who?
gonna be great. Vince Vaughn. He kind of had a Vince Vaughn look. Like if Vince Vaughn was like older, pudgier, less charismatic.
Vince
all those
Vaughn.
things.
How dare you? What did Vince Vaughn do to deserve that?
I said what I said. I'm just saying physically, just like visually. Visually, he sort of looks like Vince Vaughn to me, but like a terrible version, you know?
How dare. All
sorry.
right. Well, on that note, now that we've made Vince Vaughn cry, I think it's time to call it a night. Thank you so much for being here, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
We'll
Bye.
talk to you in 3 weeks. Bye.